So one of the things I want to talk to you about today is scaffolding. Scaffolding is a skill when we have, when we're trying to build a new skill that we work it one piece at a time till we get closer and closer and closer. And another word for this is successive approximation. So when you have a kiddo that is avoiding things, they don't want to go to swimming lessons, they don't want to go to school, something is really scary to them. We don't want to teach avoidance because that just reinforces that the thing is scary, because every time they avoid it, their anxiety goes down. So instead, what we want to do is to show the brain and the heart and the body that they can handle it. But we don't want to flood them, because that will just cause them into shutdown mode, and then they can't learn and can actually then increase the anxiety long term and can even cause some trauma in some cases. So the idea is we break it down into manageable chunks, and we have that child do those chunks and then learn after discussion and through co-regulation with an adult that they can handle it. So an example would be if you had a kiddo that was avoiding school, maybe all they have to do the first day is to sit with you in the car in the parking lot and do some deep breathing. And then they get to go home. And then you can talk about how proud you are of them, that they did it. So lots of positive reinforcement. Then the next day, they only have to go sit with you at the office and talk to the secretary. And again, then we'll do lots of positive reinforcement. How do they handle that? How do they build up their brave feelings that they could do it, right? Then the next day, or maybe we do that for a few days in a row. It just depends how your kiddo is doing, whether we repeat the exposure or if we have to change it within each day. It just depends how successful and how difficult it was for them. So maybe all they have to do is go greet the teacher the next day. And then a couple days later, all they have to do is go to school till first recess. And then they do that for a week. And then they only have to go to school till lunch for another 5 days. And then they may eventually, you can see how we move more and more close to the goal. So it's not about just getting to the end goal, which is often we rush kids before they're ready and they just shut down because it seems unmanageable. We have to show the brain that they can handle it, like one small dose at a time.